Welcome everybody, here's a little teaser of what you're going to see. Of course we meet Nemo, we have a beautiful encounter with a Broomtail Wrasse, a swimming lionfish, a spot-based burrfish and not so shy moray eel. Hi, we're Scuba families. I'm Tori.
I'm Jasmine.
I'm Lauren.
And we're here in Eilat.
So right now we're at the very top of the Red Sea, and on the east side is Jordan, beautiful mountains up there. And then if we head to the west side, that's where we'll find Egypt, but that's a bit further up.
As you can see, we are at the Gulf of Eilat. Here's the map, a beautiful dive site, and we're about to head up to the Eilat Marina. This right here is literally the best ice cream you can find in Eilat, so come and visit.
So Eilat is also great for shopping and entertainment for the whole family.
So not only do you have beautiful diving, but you also have a beautiful sea.
This is what it's going to look like in around 5 years' time. A lot of money is being spent here on the promenade to develop the beachfront. Okay, so we're walking over the bridge. That's Marina over there, where all the nice yachts are kept. And over this end of the bridge is the more exclusive hotels and area. So Eilat's Marina really comes to life at night because you have a lot of entertainment for the family. You've got this fireball catapult which flings you up into the air and spins you around. The girls loved it. Really? How about you, Jasmine?
Fun. It was fun. Like the going up part was fun.
Yeah.
So this is the very tip of the Red Sea. You've got lots of life in the Red Sea. Anemone fish are all over the place. So don't forget to look out for Nemo. Coming up on Nemo's Aplenty. And my newfound favourite fish is the Broomtail Wrasse. Check out its amazing broom-shaped tail. We're lucky to come face to face with a swimming lionfish, which is quite rare as they're normally tucked well beneath corals. And the girls' favourite, a spot-based burrfish, very shy, active at night. It is developing at the moment, but if you're after winter diving, it's a great place to be. The water is 22 degrees, so you'll need a 7mm wetsuit to be nice and warm. You don't need to bring equipment, as the dive centres here include the equipment in the rental fee of the dive. So it's around €50 for a dive here, which includes equipment. Hey divers, things you should know. Dive insurance is mandatory and a must, and if you haven't dived within 6 months, then by law you have to take a refresher course. So easy diving for teenagers here, like Lauren really enjoyed it. Just so you know, people, you have to be 12 in Israel to dive. Younger kids will have to wait and do more shallow nautical experiences, but diving starts at 12 here in Israel. Okay, for my first dive, I'm going to dive the Turkish boat. This is just past the Underwater Restaurant, which is a really cool place for families and beginners. It's a really shallow place with lots of coral. The Turkish wreck is just past the Underwater Restaurant, and it's a deep dive of 28 meters, so you have to be more advanced. First thing you see are these big concrete blocks holding the anchor line up, and a beautiful steep head parrotfish crossed my path as we were descending down the slopey banks. You can see we've got lots of healthy coral here, which the parrotfish is enjoying munching on. It's really great to see the anchor line providing homes to coral such as Acropora. As we descended, we came across this amazing blue-spotted grouper. Its species Latin name comes from the resemblance to the 100 staring eyes of the monster Argus in Greek mythology. A Approaching the boat wreck, we see two coral groupers, orangey red in complexion with blue spots. A personal favourite is the purple tang, or a surgeonfish, with a nice marking of a yellow line by its fin. Then around the corner is the sweepy glassfish, a big school of them. Groupers like to eat these, so that's why we have coral groupers hanging around. And here's a gorgeous pink anthea. So Red Sea dwarf sweeper glassfish, they like to live around overhangs, ledges. They have a beautiful pink sheen, which you can see here. The dwarf sweeper is actually active both day and night. So definitely my new favourite fish, the Broomtail Wrasse. It's native to the Red Sea and Indian Ocean. It can reach up to 50 centimetres or 20 inches long. In adults, the head is large and bright green with small spots. The lips are large and blue. The pectoral fins are yellow, while the abdominal and anal and caudal fins are dark blue. Anyone for some water rings underwater? It's quite fun to see if the fish go through them. Sometimes they do. I think that's a Napoleon wrasse approaching. Then we have a school of fairy basslets, and then we have squirrelfish, which keep below the dark coral, and of course the lionfish. Who doesn't love a Red Sea clownfish? They have a symbiotic relationship with the anemone. The anemone has stinging tentacles, so allows the fish to escape from predators. And it even provides food through the scraps left by the anemone's meals. I was very excited to see a lionfish swimming in the open like this. It obviously has poisonous spines, so you don't want to get too close to one. But here in the Red Sea, lionfish are native and have their natural predators, such as eels. I think the Broomtail Wrasse is the most beautiful fish I've ever seen, with its tail very much representing a broom. Dark purple, big thick blue lips, and a very distinctive yellow L marking. Just absolutely stunning. They eat mollusks and shellfish. I was blown away. A huge shout out to my dive guide Eugenie with a 5-meter safety stop. What better than ever increasing circles of airings? Aren't they beautiful to watch? The thing about the dive sites here in Eilat is that they're family friendly. They're all shore dives. There's one boat dive, the Japanese Gardens, but the rest you can easily access from shore. So for the second dive, Lauren joins me and we're diving the university. It's named after Eilat University of Marine Sciences, located at the Lighthouse Beach. So the marine biologists and their students dive here and have diverse research projects. We can see that they've got a pressure chamber here where they're growing table corals and using it as a scientific experiment. And just look at the results, schools of antheas gathering round. So it's a really gentle dive. It slopes from the shore very slowly down and hits around 18 meters. Good for family diving. The spot-based burrfish is found in coastal waters near reefs about 3 meters. It lives in seagrass and coastal slopes for sponges. It's very shy but active at night. This dotted parrotfish was having a good munch on a piece of coral. Emperor angelfish grace our presence. They're normally found in areas where it's rich growth of corals, so this is a good sign for this dive site. Diving the university is undoubtedly a very unique experience. not to be missed while you're in Eilat. Did you enjoy your dive? This is the Manta Dive Club. Dive for lots of parrotfish here and anemone fish. And today we're doing a deep dive down to 28 metres in Qatar.
Let's go!
Known locally as Katsa Beach, this is actually the old Europe-Asia pipeline company, which had an oil pipeline to stretch between Asia and Europe. So this opened as a beach in 2017, and now this old pier has become an amazing dive site where the corals are growing on the old pipeline, and you have these huge port watch house pillars providing a home for not only multiple fish but also all different types of coral. What's also very relevant here is that it's very close to Dolphin Reef, which is a dolphinarium where the dolphins are not kept as captive but can swim up into this area. So if you come at sunrise, you're very likely to see a dolphin. Unfortunately, we didn't have that opportunity. But as you can see here, you have these huge port watchtowers used now as a dive site, which is a unique opportunity to actually help grow the coral. And here we have a school of cornet fish, which were really beautiful to see. And also around the watchtowers, you seem to have a lot of lionfish just swimming in circles. Next dive, we're going to Moses' Rock. This is an easy shallow dive which goes to 8 meters, going off the shore from a jetty. So coming straight off the beach, you swim towards Joshua's Rock, which have 3 small coral formations. What's really apparent here are the clouds of fairy baselets you just see. It's really stunning. And Lauren and I were really happy just to take our time taking photos of the fish around this fantastic coral formation. So here's a picture of the Moses' Rock. We unfortunately didn't get to see it as we had a very novice diver in our group that needed to go back to the shore. A wonderful family dive site, nice and shallow, easy access, very colourful, vibrant reefs. You've got visibility normally around 30 to 40 metres with a constant gentle southerly current. And who can complain when you've got these friendly 2-banded anemone fish? So we're going to leave you with some Nemo to enjoy. So thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video from Scuba for Families, please hit the subscribe button below. Until the next video, goodbye, thank you.